Yeah, y'all keeping me in check. My bad. Well, I was just talking for like 2 minutes to myself, but I don't know why I unplugged my mic because I didn't want it on my desk. But yeah, I like the potential for this being a market maker buy model, just because the overall kind of like profile we're having today. In New York, in London, and Asia, we didn't really have any manipulation. We didn't really have any manipulation Asia or London. So therefore, we're expecting New York possible reversal. That's what we end up happening. And I'm not gonna expect to see this fully complete, but I just want to tape read this. I just want to tape read this. Basically, we have now taken Asia low here. I believe we have SMT at the lows. We definitely do with YM. Let's see YM. Where's the divergence? Is there divergence here? Yeah, here. Here's that SMT there. Is there? Are we in a higher time frame for value? Yep. I don't know. I haven't really been like reading the tape that well today, or that much. Ooh, I do like. I don't like this. This looks like an original consolidation for me on YM here. Yeah, it still looks like an original consolidation. For me, I want to see clear displacement higher. But this does look like some low resistance liquidity. Right now, we have all these stack lows here. So I don't like that on YM. So I'm waiting for this, and I just want to see how this plays out. But the reason why I kind of like this is because we're in this new day opening gap. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, we've now created a swing low here. We have SMC. If we look overall, we've just been very bullish on the week. But it's a Friday. I'm really not expecting this to play out, but I just want to see. Right now, we're now breaking above this, so this now becomes a BPR. We're kind of respecting it here on the 4 hour, and I'm just not so sure that we're just gonna sell off for the rest of the day. So that's why I kind of like this. This looks like this looks like inducement. You have your original consolidation here. Then have first stage, or low risk entry, first stage, second stage, or first stage, second stage, and then smart money reversal here. Look at this 15-minute wick. This looks like order pairing occurred within here. This looks like smart money was here. Let's see if these standard deviation projections line up. Look at that. Look at this standard deviation. You can map out that wick. Look at where that wick lines up perfectly. But it's pretty much just this, or it's this move here. Let's do this whole move. Let's just see. Negative 1.5. How about this one? This little leg. I do want to try this little retracement leg. Yeah, it kind of lines up. I would like to do that 15-minute wick a lot more. Project that out in time. I think the market will go up after this move lower. I think so too. I think so too. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, if we zoom out though, let me turn off all these drawings. I'll turn off this as well. We have we're we still have yet to take this high here, and we had no meaningful manipulation today in Asia or London. We're just tapered up. So therefore, New York AM, we're gonna do something like this. This is what you call that Judas profile in terms of daily profile. And now I'm expecting at least a retracement into equilibrium, or at least into this order block. This is where I'm expecting us to retrace into, at least. We've had AM sell off, so I'm expecting at least some form of relief in lunch hour. Yeah, I think I'm low key kind of like switching up my YouTube real quick. Um, if you guys haven't seen, I posted like a little market maker review when I was back testing yesterday, and I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. Um, I'll show you guys what I mean. I'm gonna be posting like some of these type of videos on it's just like my personal journal, and then I'll have a playlist.
If you really
I
want to
had a video, but I deleted it because I realized I called something a breaker, but it wasn't actually a breaker. Discord, I do have a Discord. It's in the description. If you it's completely free. If you want to join it. Oh, hold on. I need to play my music. All right. Okay. Let's like actually read the tape here. On ES, the swing point doesn't look as clear. What about YM? Yeah, YM is now just taking these lows here. So now we have SMT with YM here. I do like this. You see SMT here? From that smart money reversal. A little crack in correlation here. You now have overlapping SMTs. Notice how this whole move down. The first time we respect the order block is here. So I feel like this candle's gonna have significance. There's narrative behind this candle. It's the first order block on the 5 minute that we respect. If we look at the 15 minute, we still haven't respected an order block here. This is the first kind of like order block that we have. This is your BPR, balanced price range. So if price works its way up above this area, I have sure enough confidence that we're gonna go to this high. If we work our way up all the way up here, I can validate this is the draw. Overlapping SMTs right now. I don't like this SMT. It's not like the cleanest, so I don't know if it will hold. Right now we're breaking above this inverse, and there's not really much right now. There's not really too much, but I do like this. I'm gonna have this 15-minute projection lined up here, so at least I have it. Yo, what's good? What's good, Evan? What's good, Maud? What's good, Pedro? Yeah, I have confluences, but I still waited for the break structure. So I haven't been reading chat. Yeah, I want to see displacement though. There's no real displacement yet on the 5 minute. There's no displacement yet. We're not like this. This is a possibility that this could happen, but I want to see sort of institutional sponsorship here, which just means a fancy word for a fair value gap. What is this level I have here? Oh, I know what that was. I mapped that out in time. I just don't think that price really needs to go lower here. This all becomes balanced. I think price has done its job here on this delivery to the downside. So I could definitely see us coming back up here. This whole area up here is balanced. Buy side, sell side delivery. This now becomes imbalanced. So taking a scalp here to these highs would be your low hanging fruit. What's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? We have a 3 minute fair value gap. I don't like ES. ES is creating that retail pattern. I don't even know what is it. What would you call it? Is it just a pennant? Is this like a pennant? Yeah, I want to see manipulation here. We also are accumulating. I also want to do post. I post this in the Discord, but let's see. Let's make sure I get it right here. Look at where we look at that. Look at that. -4 to the tick. To the tick. Is that coincident? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I've been using standard deviation a lot more. Wait, why did that not show up on the 1 minute? Is that just I swear, my charts do that. Like something will show up on the 1 minute or on the 15 minute, but it won't show up on the 1 minute chart. Is that just my charts? I guess I might have to redraw it in on the 1 minute. Alright, so that's where the standard deviation lines up. I feel like we could get a little stop right here. I don't think we have enough manipulation to go higher here. This does look nice though. I'm expecting this to play out. This does look nice. This looks like a nice market maker buy model. Just need to wait. Need to wait for that confirmation. 15-minute wick shows order pairing. SMT at lows, overlapping SMTs, but I kind of just want to see some form of see like what happened to my standard deviation. Why is it not showing my standard deviation? Do I gotta manually draw it in every time now? Alright, whatever. I see how TradingView is today. I just don't like this on ES. you got a little trapezoid. This just looks like accumulation here. We could have some form of manipulation. We see even here. We don't really like take that low aggressively. We kind of just, hey, we're gonna slightly take this low. So I don't think this model is ready yet. We'll see what happens. I mean, either okay. Here's what happens. Well, this is what will happen in the market anytime. Either we're gonna come up and we're going to complete this market maker buy model, or we're gonna come up and we're gonna fail to complete this market maker buy model, and then a market maker sell model will occur. The reason why I can see us failing to complete that is because of this move here. This doesn't tell you that an institution's on point here. This tells you that we're generating liquidity. So I just see a lot of generated liquidity here. That's what I see. Oh, I don't want to delete all that. What's good, Kevin? What's good, Taha? How y'all doing? Sorry, I haven't really been reading chat that well. How we doing on Friday? Friday is definitely a day when you just don't want to break your rules. Like, if you had a good week, just have a good week. You know. You get that BPR here. The market's doing these moves on the downside because it's accumulating liquidity. Yeah, I would agree, generating liquidity on the lows here, and also we have generated liquidity on the highs here. So I could see this be a market maker buy model here, but this does look. Like we're just generating liquidity here. If we look at the higher time frame though, like what is order flow? Order flow is clearly bullish, so we kind of met this draw, or we left this equal high here. What's this? Did we leave this on NQ? Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I just noticed that. Look at this equal high we put in. This is a BPR though. Balanced price range. We're expecting 50% of that. Let's look at DXY real quick. DXY looks like we're retracing into this gap here. DXY is keying off of two imbalances here. You have this fair value gap here, and then you have this fair value gap here. So we're within a bullish BISI and a bearish SIBI. We're kind of showing respect to both of them here. you have that nice little candle with displacement, which is good. And now we're starting to pause here. So, okay, we're kind of keying off of two levels here. More bullish though than bearish on DXY because the overall framework and bias and narrative of this. But this breaker for value gap looks nice. We're within that right now, so gotta keep that in mind. So overall, we're just waiting. Retracing to 15-minute bearish for value gap to then go to daily for bearish for value gap. 15-minute bearish for value gap. Take about DXY. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Bearish to go to oh, okay. This fair value gap here. I here's my thought. Here's my thought. This is just my personal thought. So obviously, having your own conviction is what you like. Don't say that. Don't think that I'm doing something, and don't think that it's like an OBO. Like I'm still a student as much as you are, and you should have your own conviction. But basically, we have these generated lows here. Or wait, hold up. I'm gonna re-say that. I don't know. It doesn't look clear. This wick, this 15-minute wick, this has some narrative around it. If you come down, we've liquidated these lows here, Asia lows. We've taken Asia lows, and we immediately have this signature. Immediately have a wick. You immediately have that swing candle formation. So this tells me that smart money's buying here. And I do like how if I project my standard deviation, which I don't know why it's not really I think it's around here, but -4 kind of lines up nice. At open, entered off that 5-minute BPR for those longs. Here? Yeah. Yeah, we respected that nice. Then we come up. Then we have that manipulation. Straight to Asia low. Looking back at this, looking back at this. Where's Asia low? Your voice is always low. Love you. Is it? Do I need to turn up my mic or something? I think it should be fine. Maybe your volume's off. Love you, ICT concepts. What does that mean? Sorry, I got so sidetracked there. Come down to Asia low. Let me pull up my fib like I was trying to do. Oh yeah, I was trying to see where Asia low is, and I never marked out Asia low. That's why I pulled up this in the first place, was to. Jeez, disoriented right now. Okay, so that's Asia low. I do want to try this standard deviation. Maybe this one. I mean, I don't know. I don't like using standard deviation for me. Like sometimes just feels too cherry picked. Yeah, they're at that low. Is that valid? I mean, it all depends on your personal conviction. Like, you shouldn't need validation for me to say if it's valid. I mean, for me personally, I don't think it's a bad trade, but I don't like obviously end up playing out. You have your low resistance liquidity above you. Order flow is bullish. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. We've retraced back in this 15-minute for value gap, which yeah, I like it actually. It's kind of like that second. It's like a confirmation entry, you know. We're coming to this 15-minute for value gap, this 15-minute order block. You're waiting too long, and then once you see this BPR, you see displacement. You see that wick here. You see that low resistance. Yeah, I like it. Do you take profit here? If your TP was there, I feel like that. Yeah, that's something valid. Dow selling off here. NQ showing the divergence here. Should I full port CPI on my fund day next week? Yeah, honestly, CPI. Let me pull up. Let me pull up. What's the calendar look like next week? Do we have CPI and PPI? It's been a minute since we've had CPI, I think. For me, it's felt like forever until we've had CPI. Is it crazy how I used to go in the market and I didn't even know what CPI was? I didn't even know that was a thing. If you do not know what CPI is, I'll explain it if you don't because I'm doing you a service. It's a very high. It's a very big news report. It's the consumer price inflation data, so that holds a lot of stimulus on. That holds a lot of stimulus on the market, and CPI is CPI, FOMC, NFP. Those are the three big news events. Full port, sheesh. I don't know. Once I stop tapering, I'm come back and then I'm just gonna full port my account. Yo, what's good, Butter Biscuit? I'll take that as financial advice you might hear from my lawyer. All right, cool. Can you look at Euro USD? I got you. You one sec. I want to look at the. So Monday we don't have any red folder news. That's a little concerning. Tuesday, PPI, and Powell speaks. Okay, that'll be decent. I don't know if I like about Powell. Oh, then we have CPI on Wednesday with other red folder news. Dang, Wednesday is gonna be very volatile. Then we have unemployment, and then we have Friday no red folder news. All right. Yeah, let me make sure I don't miss anything on ES here real quick. Oh, sorry, NQ. Clear SMT with Dow there. Yeah, I like this now. I like this now. I like this now. A M D SMT confirming that manipulation. I want to see displacement here. Like there's you know yeah, I'm not gonna come in here. I want to rush this. You have the SMT divergence here with Dow with NQ with ES. You've generated liquidity here. Let's get ES. What's the model looking like on ES? Okay, it's still looking decent. Four-hour for value gap as well. Higher time PDA with SMT. Yeah, sorry. Let me I'll look at USD. I think last time I checked it, I was a little bit confused. Let me pull it up on this screen. I just lost it. Okay. We're still working our way up. The draw on liquidity for me is this high. We're respecting that order block, bullish order flow. The draw on me is this high. The draw for me is that high. So let's zoom out to the monthly first. We just took these lows here, and now we're just rebalancing to this Cibi or this Bissy. We're still respecting it. We just swept this low, showing displacement higher. This looks pretty bullish. We respected this here. Now starting to get some displacement higher. We're just within 2 PD rays on the weekly. We're now respecting this order block here, showing some willingness to go higher. So that's... Oh, this looks pretty bullish. Order block, displacement. You now put in failure swings. So we have failure swings in the market. I don't like this. Do we have an SMT or GU there? Bro, I might switch to Forex. My eyes are on this area. Ooh, this might be a good long here. You have displacement, breaker, fair value gap. I don't like all this. Yeah, but for me, draws higher. I don't like how we left these highs here, but we had SMT here, then we sold. Forex is goated. I don't know. I like NQNES. But I would say recently I have been opening up my eyes a little bit to Forex, but that doesn't mean I want to. Alright, so we're expecting bearish order blocks here. Yeah, no reason to really be bullish yet. Haven't really seen any form of displacement. Lunch hour is about to open up, so I'm expecting to see at least some form of a run on stops here. Whether it be this high, or this high, or this high. I'm expecting to see some run on stops here in lunch hour. We'll see what happens. Look at alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. I got you. Is that right? Dude, this shit just trending. We're all time highs. Fair value gap internal to external. Daily fair value gap. Ooh, inducement. Where are we going into? Weekly fair value gap. Weekly internal range to external range. Where's your market maker model? Zoom in 4 hour. You then have this smart money reversal. Look at the wick here. Confirms order pairing to then have displacement higher where we pull back to. Breaker here. Still respect it. Then get displacement and then you don't really get a second entry offered. Put in that double top here. Still respecting. Rejection block here in line with that. Breaker block in line with probably a daily fair value gap here. Yep, daily fair value gap. Boom. Buy side gets delivered. Look how inefficient price is. Trendline traders on platinum be banking? Is that a thing? Platinum? Platinum. Is this what you're talking about or not? Holy dog, what is this? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Is this right? Made up 240 on this. Nice, bro. Nice, nice. Oh, I was already like, what even is this? Platinum futures? Futures. Oh, it's kind of the same thing. It's like the same chart. I don't know. We're just we're in a bullish. We're in a market maker buy model here. And I lost a lot on Euro USD yesterday. I would say I'm trying. I would say this. I would say this, bro. I would say I feel like you might be focusing on the money a little bit too much, and I'm not saying that disrespectful at all. I'm just saying that to try to help you. I feel like you might be focusing on the money just a little bit too much because if you took a big loss and then you made $240 today, you could be focused on the money a little bit too much, and that's the worst thing you can do as a trader. And I'm just saying that to try to help you. Obviously, you have your own decisions to make, and I'm not here to really advise you, but I'm here to look out for you. Like I want the best for you, and what I would suggest is I would just paper trade for like a week, or just don't trade for like 2 weeks and see what happens. You're not gonna trade today as well. Uh, Probably not. Probably not. I just want to tape read this. This looks like a market maker bilateral. We now have a fair value gap. We now have BPR here. You're long at NQ. Yeah, I think we're ready. Oh, it is a little bit. It is a little bit early, so I would want to wait just maybe a little bit. Obviously, if I think the draw's here. Excuse me, sorry. Look at where standard deviation of this leg lines up nicely with. I'm gonna swing grade this model as well. Where do you enter? Where do you enter, yes sir? Hopefully I said that right. Don't want to butcher it. 0.025. We're in that low risk entry phase. Yeah, I'm expecting this to be your low risk entry. Standard deviation lines up nice. Let's look at just this projection here. Ah, 15-minute. Ooh, how do we respecting constant encroachment of this way? Look at the bodies here. Look at the bodies here. Look at the bodies here. Respecting constant encroachment very nicely. 1 minute breaker structure. Would that be here? Right here? I see. Price doesn't need to come back into here, into this area. So now it becomes your breaker. Potential potential entry. Well, ICT concepts you use mainly. I don't know. I use a multitude of them. Mainly, fair value gap, breaker block, order block. That's kind of like what I really look for. Fair value gap over everything. Fair value gap in old, high, and low. So I'll say I use most of them. They all build upon each other. Let's see if this entry gets targeted on that breaker. We did though. Come into here. So I think that might be enough to. That's all price needs to refer to. This breaker. About a 130-point move here that we could have. Mainly, if I were to actually trade this, main target would be just be this high here. Or at most this high here. It lines up nicely with this standard deviation projection here. Look at that, standard deviation. This does look very nice. Let me do the little curve thing. This now becomes your smart money reversal. And this would now be a market maker buy model in an already existing market maker buy model. We'll see if this plays out. We'll see if this plays out. Hopefully it does. You have your sell side of the curve. To then have that smart money reversal. In an area in which we expect to reject already. Ooh, there is no 4-hour fair value gap on NQ. There is one on ES though, I believe. Yeah, 4-hour fair value gap here on ES. AMD model as well. Looks nice, looks nice. You have your smooth edges here on ES. If you would like to, if you want to come in here and just say, hey, I want to take a long here. I want to take a long in this fair value gap. Target smooth highs. Yeah, I'm going to put my stop here. That's good. 1.8 risk to reward. Try to take your trade and see if you get filled. Down 1.5% on my funded. I need some motivation. Hey, it's just a day. It's just a day. It's just a day. It's just a day. Or maybe it's not just a day, but it's just a small portion of your career. Like you got so much more to look forward to than just to be stuck in the past. You know, like you're likely young. You're likely young or younger. I mean, even if you are like 40 years old, you're still young. So I would say you got a lot to look forward to instead of looking back on, hey, maybe you made some mistakes. Hey, maybe I'm down on my funded. Cool, okay. Like now that's just something that you're gonna overcome. All right, Evan. All right. I would also like a little entry here. That changes state delivery. So now you have this order block confirmed here. And then now you have your first order block here. That'll be your first change of state delivery. For this entry, maybe put your stop loss there, all the way down here. Maybe you just risk like, ooh, I wouldn't. That's not the greatest entry. Or maybe you do something like this. Where you target buy side all the way up there. I'm 19. If you're 19, bro, that funded account doesn't mean anything. I'm at least expecting a stop right to here. You have that breaker. This now becomes balanced. This now becomes balanced. We don't need to come down here. Where can you enter? Where can you enter? This breaker. I feel like that's enough. I feel like that's all the algo needs to reprice to. You have a fair value gap here with the order block. I would really get active here. Stop here at that breakaway gap. If you get stopped, you can always re-enter. You'd have that order block. You wouldn't really have 3 PD rays though. Oh, you have order block. Yeah, order block, fair value gap, and then this breaker block. But you kind of would be within cost for encroachment. Target this high. That's 2R. I think that's decent. If you get tapped though, we'll see. Then also you could definitely leave runners here to expected terminus. I don't know if that would hold. Also -2 you could target. Let's leave this up. This would be like my official entry if I were to enter. Order block fair value gap. Also lined up with this mitigation block here. Ooh, that's powerful. That's powerful. Look to tap me. Look to tap. Alright, you would get filled. Stop at this low here. That's that breakaway gap. This would be like my official entry if I were to enter. Main target is definitely this high. Definitely this high. That's just your low hanging fruit objective. You know, if you take a loss on this trade, then you would refer to a loss here. Yes, order block right now. Could be entry. I would enter here on a yes as well. Order block for value gap. Nice entry there. We'll say you get filled here. Order block. Maybe maybe you're just looking for these highs here. Okay, 1 risk reward. Okay, I would still say that's a decent trade. Maybe a fixed 1-to-1 there. If I'm in a Sibby here, I wouldn't be too worried about it. This breaker should hold. Stop on here. Let me look at this implied dealing range. Oh, you would have got stopped here. Maybe we are coming enough for a gap. Let's see how price reacts here. BPR. Did you check Gary bot on just full port on that? I was about to say Ain't no way you should be full point on my like little tape reading potential entry. Just a retracement here. Right in equilibrium, right into that BPR. SMT, we haven't really had displacement on the 5 minute yet, so that's the only thing I can see. I still like this. Gari bot launched by Gari Network. I mean, keep in mind, launch hour just started. I don't know what's up with the Gari Network stuff. Yo, what's good, my dear? What's good, my dear? Could you take a look for me? I am not looking at that bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not looking at Gari Network. I mean, no offense. No offense. I feel like someone else. So someone previous has asked me to check Gari Network, and I don't even know what that is. So why would I even? I don't really need to check it. You're late to this? No worries. No worries. Only been live for around 50 minutes. How you doing today? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm big chilling. I'm big chilling. You know, it's been a nice day. It's been a nice day so far. In terms of the market, I was expecting this mitigation. Order block for value gap to hold. After this, push the buy side. We'll see what happens here. Notice this as well. Notice this here. We consolidate, so we can't reverse. We can't reverse from here. So what do we have to do? We have to manipulate to then reverse order flow. Then we now have a pullback here to equilibrium to this BPR. So then I think we'll get bought up here. If we don't, then it's cool. We'll see what happens. Alright, we're now digging into this fair value gap here. The last line of defense would be this order block. If this doesn't hold, then we're likely either just going to come down lower to then head higher again, or we're just going to sell off for the rest of the day. What's the hourly looking like? I got a lot of drawings here. We have put in like some form of swing low here on the. I mean, it's not like a clear swing low, but this is like some form of swing low here on the hourly. Curious to see how this daily candle closes. Look at that. Daily order block here. Daily order block. I like that. That's what that dash line is. Notice this occurs right on your smart money reversal. I really like this. I like this a lot. This model looks. I'm expecting this to play out. I feel like you're a little. You're better entry. I feel like. I don't know. I'll journal that, but I think that this one right here, mitigation breaker for value gap, order block for value gap, isn't bad, but price really want to go into this BPR. We should start to respect this. Look at what we're doing. We're now creating down close candles. We should respect that. That should be your order block. We have stacked highs here, here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think we might continue low. I'm pretty bullish. I'm pretty bullish just for the reasons I've outlined. But yeah, it like we still do have a potential. Like nothing's for certain. No one knows for sure what the market's gonna do. No one knows for sure what the market's gonna do. So like if you say, hey bro, I know exactly where the market's gonna go. Oh, no. You can't think like that. All I know is that we have generated buy side here. All I know, we have been very bullish recently. And all I do know is that we have a daily order block here. And we have put in a 15-minute swing low here. There, I do have a lot of drawings on my chart right now, so it's probably hard to keep along here. I have a lot of lipstick. But here, if you measure constant encroachment on this wick here, body's respecting that perfectly. So yeah, that's what I kind of like. Okay, maybe you're one last entry here. Maybe you got stopped out. I would re-enter. I would risk that low. Whoa, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, I just did Control V, I think. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a color that's like nice here? Yo, should we go with pink? That's like some nah. But like if you're a female trader, that might be your swag. I don't know, I like the gray. I mess with the gray. I don't know. I don't know why I had these settings here for a second. That hurts my eyes. I think this might be it. I think this might be it. I really like this background color. Kind of goes well nice with this these colors here. Bearish for value gap, invalidate 2 on the way up. Which one? This 1 minute here? Talk about that 1 minute, yeah. We have a little 2-minute gap here. Came back down to the 2-minute gap here. I need to start using like, or at least we're looking at like the 2-minute time frames. 3-minute gap here, perfectly. Market chart shift, pull back for value gap. I was maybe a little bit too zoomed in on this entry here. You know, we don't always need to be on that 1 minute. Where's price going to refer to here? This for value gap. It's overcomplicating it a little bit too much. The model's there. The model is there. I've just been on ES here. Or NQ. Stacked highs here. AMD. AMD. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I need to chill with that drawing. What time is this occurring at? 11:50. That's a macro. You know, ICT said that every hour there's a macro. Every hour there's a macro. Every hour of the day. 10:50, 11:50, 12:50. Think about it. That hourly candle's closing. It's going to provide maybe some spool towards the draw. Lock me in, chat. Yo, I just can't wait until like I don't know, y'all. Just give me like 4 months. Give me 4 months. That's all I ask. All I ask is for 4 months of your patience. That's all I ask for. Or not even that. We'll say a year. All I ask is for a year of your patience. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. Is just a year, 1 year, 1 year. That's all I'm asking for. It's 1 year of your patience, and I promise you, it'll be a whole. I'll be a whole completely different trader person, and hopefully we will make it. We will make it in life. I don't know. Recently, I've been grinding. I've been working. I really want this. I really want this. And recently, I have been not really live streaming as much, and I haven't. If you look at my YouTube, I used to post an activated video every single day, but I honestly think I might stop that. I honestly think I might stop doing the activated. Like, I'm still gonna have these videos posted up, but I'm probably gonna stop activated. Honestly, I feel like I don't really need to be doing this. Like saying stuff like this, everything like I don't know. I just don't think that I really need to do that. I definitely I don't know. Maybe I might regret. Maybe I might regret not posting. But don't. Regardless, I'll still be posting stuff like this. I just started doing this.
Extra love this Mother's Day with an Elements massage gift card. Our therapists will.
I'll be doing some back testing examples. You know, having like a little journal log. Can't wait to witness your growth. I appreciate it. I hope we can all reminisce on these days and laugh. Yeah, I know. I mean, just from where I've started to where I am now, I definitely have more room to go. And I will say, recently, I got a little bit comfortable for like a day or two. I got a little bit comfortable for like a day or two, and then that slipped into like 2 or 3 days, and that slipped into more. But every day is day one. Every day is day one. You wake up, it's a new day to reinvent yourself. Like it's a new day to prove yourself. Like say hey, you took a major loss. Okay, it's a new day to prove yourself. And I will say, I don't know. I feel like I have an ego. I have an ego that I need to. It's not like egotistical. It's not like It's not like I'm the shit. It's not like I'm that. But I definitely have an ego. I have an ego. Just keep going live. Yeah. So what I might start doing is I might start just going live at certain times, you know, instead of going live at market open every single day. Cause one, yeah, I could be live for the whole session, but I don't know. That's not really beneficial to me, and like, I feel like I'm really able to learn when I'm not live for the whole session. So if I do that, I feel like that's beneficial for me. Yeah, I do enjoy going live. Like I'll be live a lot. I'll be live like every single day. Yep. Excuse me, sorry. I might start going live. Maybe not at market open every single day. Like today. Today's a great example. I didn't really like what market open did, so I didn't really know what it wanted to do. So therefore, I'm gonna wait. And then I came on to when I saw that there was possible opportunity brewing up here. So then I went live. we want to see this model play out. It probably will play out PM session 1:30. 1:30 is when PM session starts for me at least. So yeah, just inform us ahead. Yeah, I will in Discord. I will in Discord. I might say, hey y'all, about to be live, something like that. I might make like a little YouTube post. I don't have Discord. I don't know. Discord's like the easiest way to like keep track, you know? Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, homie? What's good, homie? How you doing? How you doing? Total up to you. People here gotta realize your number one goal is a trader. Not yeah, I had 100%. And I definitely came in terms to realize that within the past like 3 weeks. Within the past 3 weeks, and even social media as well. I haven't really been posting on Instagram as much, which I guess you could maybe say burnout, and I guess you could say, hey, why is he quitting? You said you weren't gonna stop posting, but at the end of the day, I'm not really the biggest fan of social media. And like, okay, say I do post and I get more followers. Okay, I gain some more followers. I get some more comments. I get some more likes. What is that gonna do for me? It's not really gonna do anything. Like, I really want to become a profitable trader, and that's what that's what I'm working towards. Me posting on Instagram, me going live for an extra hour to maybe get that extra like, maybe to get that extra subscriber. That's just there to inflate my ego, you know. So that's what I kind of came to realize within this past like 2 weeks, I guess you could say. Or especially within this past week, I've just been thinking about, most importantly, just my ego that I have, and just the fact that like I do want to become a YouTuber. I do want to become a streamer. But bro, you gotta become a profitable trader first, and that should be the number one priority. So that's kind of where I'm at currently. Okay, we have this order block here. See if we respect it. Order block for value gap. Order block here. Should hold. It is lunch hour. Let me look at that 4 hour. Let's look at this 4 hour. Power through. Ooh. Look at this. You see how we have like no wick here on the top? It's called a devil's mark. Open high, low close. This looks like a pretty bearish close we'll have here. Took this low here. Yeah, nice. Very bullish. What I don't like is how we had this immediate rebalance here. We are just retracing in this 4 hour gap here. We have 4 hour fair value gap there. 15-minute wick I really like. I'm pretty certain that we're at least going to retrace into this fair value gap. I don't know about definite terminus here, but I'm at least expecting this 15-minute fair value gap. And I'm at least expecting some traders that have trailed their stop. All right, how can I remove some of this? I don't need all that. Two-minute order block. Respecting. We're clear bullish order flow. I'm gonna remove this entry, or just simply just gonna see what price does. We've left equal highs here. We had this 1 minute order block we respected. We didn't retrace into this fair value gap. This now becomes a breakaway. Possibly. We came back down to this BPR, which I didn't think we had to. But we ended up respecting it when we did. Displacement higher. This now becomes your 1 minute change of state. Fair value gap. No, we never came into that. Let me pull up Dow here. Let me pull up Dow here real quick. Let's just see the divergence here. Not really much divergence here. Just have this SMT here. Confirming that smart money reversal AMD model here on ES. Keep going, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, I will download it and join. Sorry, I haven't been reading up the chat. How does that work? Am I supposed to create an account or something? Yeah, just I would recommend it. I would recommend it, Medea. Like Discord's definitely a cool place. Like I'm in other Discords. I would recommend joining T-Trade's Discord. It's completely free. I mean, even if you don't use it, like you might be able to get something out of it if you trade ICT concepts. Ooh, I am gonna pull up the 15-second chart. I do want to look at the 15-second. Yeah, I would definitely recommend just downloading it. I mean, you don't have anything to lose, and you're kind of put yourself in a community with individuals around you. I mean, at the same time, though, putting yourself in a group of people is very beneficial for you as a trader, I would say. But it's also a place to where you don't really need it. Because you might start comparing yourself, or you might start seeing other people. Then that might start to kind of hinder you, but that's kind of just my thought. What are your thoughts on DXY? I'll pop that over on DXY again. Come back in that BPR here. Fair value gap. We never return to this. That's a breakaway. Then we return into this fair value gap. Put your stop here. Just trust the model. Something that I want to get better at is just trusting the model that we're in. And like up here, I was looking to maybe possibly enter. That's not a good entry. But then here, once we get that retracement into OTE, into this BPR, this is ideally when you want to be engaged. But say, okay, you missed that. Fair value gap here. I don't know. I might try to get the 15-second chart on TradingView. It's not like terrible. If you know how to use it, I feel like it's beneficial. But if you just go into the day just looking at 15-second action, I don't know. You're going to get chopped up. What is this? This is inducement into this. Oh, we never come to that fair value gap. We come to that order block. And then sell off. This is a better example. Inducement. Slow move up to generate liquidity into that fair value up to then come back down. Inducement into probably what? Like a 5-minute fair value gap? Because we know an accumulation can't reverse. We accumulate or consolidate. We can't consolidate to a reversal. How does the market move? What are the market cycles? Consolidation goes into expansion. This goes into retracement. Or I think that's right. What's your thoughts on DXY? Oh yeah, I'll just let's pull up DXY. DXY, that 15-minute breaker, fair value gap's failing to hold. I'm pretty bearish on DXY right now. We're still within two imbalances. I don't know. Fair value gap here, fair value gap here. I would just stay off of DXY analysis, at least for me personally. You've been longing for connection with other. Discord's like the way to do it. I would say this 15-minute breaker for value gap didn't hold, or we're still within it. We're still within it. We could come back, take highs, but I would still be. I don't know. We're kind of just creating this Browning formation. So, patience. We got a nice wick. Do you study or something? What do you mean? It doesn't work? Sh let me see. Do you go to uni? I don't. I don't. This is my university. It's kind of scary, but if you come in here, go to verification and then press this. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what to say. I feel like it should work. The link doesn't expire. Good for you. Yeah. At the same time, though, like it is a little bit like scary, you know. But like, would you rather do something that you love to do or something that you don't love to do? I love this. So go and chase what you love to do. And I generally want to make a impact on others, or like maybe help other people in the future. I wouldn't ever want to like. I don't know. I don't want to become a guru. I don't want to be that. That's not who I want to be. I just want to be chilling. I just want to be chilling. That's what I want to be. That's why I don't love my Discord. I don't love the fact that I do have a Discord because it's like, you know, maybe like trying to entice people into my community. I don't know. I just have the Discord. Just have the Discord. Lunch hour is about halfway through. I'm gonna manage my finals and new funded account new month. Nice. Who you got going funded with? Who's your funded account with? That top step X deal. That's like $20 a month. That's insane. Like they're definitely getting, they're definitely enticing a lot of traders into that. Wish you all the best. Yeah, me too. Me too. I guess this is just or AM lunch session action. Then And session delivered well today. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you had your sell model here. Looking back, you might have had a buy opportunity here. I don't really see too much opportunity there. And then have that smart money reversal. I was looking this in real time. I was saying, hey, this does look like a market maker sell model, but I wasn't really looking too much for it. Funded next, probably. I would look into Top Step, honestly. If you're looking to get funded, I would honestly just go with Top Step. That's just my personal opinion. My personal opinion. They have like a $20 a month thing right now. I think they still have it going on. But like if you could do that for $20 a month, bro, for a 50K, that's crazy. FTMO is great. I haven't really looked too much into FTMO. All I know is my funded futures, Apex, and then Top Step. That's the only prop firms I know. But I don't really care too much about prop firms right now for me because that's not my goal. My goal isn't like try to be profitable today. It's to work towards that, you know. I'm working on passing the Top Step X account. Hey, nice. Hey, good luck. Do you do that $20 a month one? I'm guessing that little cheap one. I still have that funded account with my funded futures. It's still at like break even right now on the eval. I'm waiting for it. I'm not rushing it. I decided to take like a whole month off. I was up like $600 on it, and then took a few losses in a row. So now I'm at break even on it, but I don't really care too much. I mean, like you can't determine the outcome of your next trade. Like you don't know for certain that next trade's gonna be a win. And I feel like if you keep it in terms of that every single trade you place, okay, I'm gonna take this trade today, and if it loses, it's just a loss that handed to me. And what I think is also bad about ICT and smart money concepts is that there's always a narrative. There's always a narrative in place, and there's always a reason why price is pushing towards the level that it is. So therefore, there's always a reason for you to say, hey, maybe I could have done that, or oh, this actually happened. But you don't know. Like, okay, say you went long here, you took a break here for value gap order block here, and then you got stopped out. That's hindsight. As long as you consistently apply that throughout your whole next trades, you're gonna be chilling. But if you come in here and you think that you did something wrong here, that's just not gonna do much good for you. You're back now, by the way. Hey, where were you, bro? Where were you, brother? Dinner? Oh, I forgot. It's like, what time is it for you? Like 6? I'm not gonna lie. I might want to move to Greece. I'm not gonna lie. I might try to move to Greece when I'm older. I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit crazy though. I do like America, but my grandma's from Greece. I feel like that might be sick. That might be sick, honestly. Or like Switzerland, or like some nice place like that. Cause what time is it for you, Evan? I feel like because then you could technically trade the London session, and then AM session New York's at like New York Opens at like probably like 3, 6:30. So you're 6 hours ahead of me. Or you're actually 8 hours ahead of me personally, but I pretty much use New York time. I'm from Colorado, so I use Mountain time. So right now it's 10. It's like 10:30. Which I kind of like that time zone too. Or like Western time, West Coast time. I don't know, I feel like market open up at 9:30. That's like a little late. I kind of like get going early in the morning, but at the same time, if market were to open at 3, that also might be a little bit too late. I don't know. I feel like a good thing would just be like taking a trade and then just waking up to the sunrise while you're trading, or looking at the sunset while you're trading. I don't know. I feel like that's just like a vibe I'm going for. Can you imagine waking up and then make money with the sun rising? I don't know. I feel like that just seems so nice. In Morocco, we can trade the New York session around 1 p.m. That's when it opens. That's when New York AM opens for you. It's 1. I feel like that's decent. It's 9:38 where you're at. Is that PM? 9:30 PM or AM? I'm assuming PM. If it's 9:38 p.m., ooh, that might be a little bit too late. I'm not gonna lie. 9:38 a.m. Oh, you're from West Coast. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like it's like already nine. Okay, maybe you already traded today. It's only 9:38. It's only 9:38, and now you got your whole day to do stuff. That's why I love trading. Like say you refine your model, you only trade the AM session, or you only trade the 950 macro. You only trade that 950 macro. That's all you got to worry about, and then you just go on throughout your day. I mean, that's why I think having a time-based model is pretty cool. It's pretty. I think that I might try to do something like that, to where I have specific time or a specific level that I'm looking for. Because right now it's a pretty ambiguous. I kind of just look for trades. I Part of that as well is that you discover who I am as a trader. I don't necessarily know how I trade. I don't necessarily know how I want to trade either. So I'm trying to investigating. I'm trying to experiment on certain ways on how to trade, and seeing certain trades that kind of fit me. Because I feel like a lot of powerful traders, they know exactly what they're looking for, and then maybe have an exact time that they look for it. It's a UTC plus 2. I'm a I know I gotta stay locked in, but I'm gonna look up like I don't know. I kind of have liked houses like this a little bit. Also, I feel like this could kind of be like too packed. You kind of have your house, then your neighbor. I don't know. I'll probably stay in America. That's a good. Oh, Switzerland. I think Switzerland gets cold though. Yeah, this would be a vibe. This would be a straight vibe. I feel like having a house in Switzerland would be dope. Something like this, just like, ooh, I don't know why. That just seems so nice. Like in the winter, you could probably ski or snowboard. That's just what I think. That's what I think. I'm actually starting to only trade 950 to 1030 with the silver bullet. Nice. You've been doing some more backtesting on the silver bullet? Because I think the theory behind silver bullet is that there's so many people that rush into the trading day and just try to get the trading done. Like there's so many large hedge funds, or even like, especially me, as when I first started trading, I used to try to trade within that first 10 minutes. So then there's going to be a lot of people rushing, and then I don't know, the algo. That's what I've watched, like what I've heard ICT say that before. Oh, you might actually start. I'm only trading the silver bullet macro for this pundit. Nice, nice. I feel like that's good. That's good. That's good. Yo, what's good, John? You just joined to see the Grease houses? Hey, it's a sign. It's a sign. How does John join right when I pull up the Greece? I think tax is high in Greece. It's probably the same as U.S. I mean, it probably can't be highest tax. Do you think is North Korea number one? I don't really know too much about taxes, so I don't really know if I would be interpreting this data right. Where's this list? I just got Belgium, Finland. Ooh, America really ain't even on here. Does it say lowest? Let's look at lowest. Let's look at lowest now. I think Dubai is. Isn't that Dubai? I don't really know how to interpretate this data, even if I were to know. United, isn't that Dubai? Oh, I see. Bermuda. Why do they have this? Price a can of Coke? Wait, hold up. That's just 3.45 in Bermuda. It's 60 cents in here. Oh, the Bahamas. Can you actually live here? Oh, this looks so pretty. What is this? Where is it? All right, we're getting a little bit off track. Like we've turned into a geoguesser. And another one exactly like Swiss. Wait, hold up. I think tax is high in Greece. I think I read that. We have got a city in Morocco that looks exactly like Greece. That's cap. That's cap. I know that's cap. You know, I doubt you do. Bro, I want to visit Switzerland. Yeah, me too. I feel like Switzerland is just such like a. I would say in the winter though, or no, not in the summer though, not the winter. Maybe like spring, like maybe soon. I would say. I don't really know Switzerland weather. I've never been there. We got a back test of Silver Bullet one day. Uh, maybe tonight. Maybe tonight in the MMXM review. Maybe we can kind of like keep it in mind when we back test. I'm down to for the back testing session, the MMXM review. I'm down to go like a little bit longer than usual. You live in Greece too? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good, Shortmaster? Yes, Dubai is United Arab Emirates. And it's tax free. Yeah, Dubai's tax free. That's right. I don't know. Dubai though, I feel like I would want to visit. All right, why did price just move efficient here? We left a volume imbalance here. That took a while. That took a while for price to spool. All right, these stacked highs would have been at your potential TB1. I'm still looking for this main high here. Looking for a lunch hour to run on stops. And it just makes sense. There's framework behind it. Come to India? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. How are the streets there? How are the streets in India? Is it crazy to drive there? I feel like I don't know, anything I've heard, like all like the jokes. India's like a I don't know if I could drive there, but I've never been, so I couldn't tell you. Check Tangier and maybe later. Maybe later. Time to lock in on the charts. Gotta get a funded just for paying flights to travel. Yeah, I always like say that I want to travel and like I would love to travel the world. Oh, hold up. Where did price come to exactly? This for value gap order block. Boom. Inducement. What is this? Low resistance liquidity. We're just generating liquidity into that for value gap to induce traders to then just run on them. So it's a nice cheeky little market maker buy model. Let me see if I can cherry pick something here. Yeah. Yo, did you see my trade today? I'm not gonna lie, I think I did. Let me look at it. That was yesterday. You probably posted it in trading floor. You posted a main chat? I'm guessing. That's not good to see. Yeah. Honestly, it gets very repetitive. I mean, I feel like I know people are like looking after the server, and I appreciate it, but it gets kind of repetitive when people come in and say they like post a screenshot of that. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. All right. Here? I don't know the overall context. It was on Euro. I think I liked Euro shorts today. I said that earlier. If it was a short on Euro, I liked it. We had this yeah, we had this SMT here. Where'd you take it? Is it 1 minute? What time was it at? Yo, I'm looking sorry. I saw people tag me in the Discord this morning, but I wasn't really looking at the Discord this morning. I was low key like I was kind of locked in. I wasn't really looking at the Discord. Let me just look at the time. I'll see the time. Bro, that's funny. I'm just now seeing though the 5 minute chart. Okay, 5 minute chart. Okay. I didn't even look at the 5 minute chart. I honestly, if it's here, I like it a little bit less than when it's here. Now you have the SMT. I still don't necessarily think it's a terrible trade. Like you, yeah, I still don't think it's a bad trade. I still don't think it's a bad trade. Wait, do you have the SMT with GU here? Yeah, I still like it short. I still like it short. The best entry here is here though. That's like the best entry. You're not always gonna get that. Yeah, I still think it's a valid trade. Let's pull up NQ. NQ is just slowly gonna work its way up to buy side. Fair value gap. Another possible add to this. SMT market shifter. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Why did you not delete chart? I don't know. I've been like checking the peeping the Discord recently, but I haven't really been I haven't really been engaging in the Discord recently. That's my fault. That's my fault. Yo, what's good, Colin? How you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I feel like it's definitely been like a little. It's been a second. It's been a second since I feel like I've been alive with the whole chat and all. I don't know. I've just my focus has kind of shifted a little bit less on like trying to post on social media all the time. Like you gotta realize as well like my main goal it's been a second. Well, I've been live, so it's not like I've completely disappeared. I've been live, and I've also I still been live. Like I was live yesterday. I was live yesterday as well. I had to end like very briefly. Like there's people coming in and cleaning my air ducts. And then I wasn't live this day. I still been live. Like I don't know, especially where I'm at right now as a trader. I feel like I get great benefit as well as just like not being live every day, learning from others, because like yeah, I can be live, I can stream for 5 hours, but is that really gonna be the best for me? I like this shift in focus. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's for the better. I think it's for the better. Hypothetically, if I just stream for a little bit less, I'll be able to learn a lot more and be able to grow a lot more as a trader. So I really want to have more like trading content. Like I'm gonna start posting this stuff like this. This is just for my own personal log, but I'll show you. If I posted a video yesterday, this is mainly just for like my personal log here. But just posting like market breaker sell model.
Say goodbye to old, costly cable TV once and for all. This revolutionary invention gives you
Throughout this day, I believe it is Wednesday, February 8th. So if we just look at this, we have a clear original. I'm wearing the same shirt. That's crazy. I got 6 posts myself. Alright, ES is taking that low hanging fruit. 5 minute for value gap here. I don't really see the need for us to head to buy side up here. I don't see the need for that. I do see the need for maybe us to reprice to this high here. That's all I see. These sort of videos are really helpful. I appreciate it. I mean, it's all just from my journal. Just my journal of videos. Like I don't claim to be like a teacher or anything like that, and I don't necessarily want to be, but they're all just for me. And like I feel like if maybe someone could get something out of it, then they can do that. But like if you look at my video, I don't expect it to be like as good as like ICT's information or stuff like that, How are you going to buy placing trades again? Are you going to start with low risk? Yeah, I'll probably start with the funded account, 1 micro or maybe 2 micros, so then just slowly work my way up. I'm not too worried about the trading part of sides. I'm more worried about the development part of sides, the draw and liquidity, the entries. Instead of the actual like money aspect, because money in trading is just an illusion. Like you can be the best trader in the world, but you could be making like $200 a day. You could be taking fantastic trades every single day. You could be very disciplined. You could have a strict game plan, and you could be making $10. Money's just an illusion. Or you could be you could not be a good trader at all. You could be over leveraging. You could be over risking, and you could be making $15,000 a day. And you could be going out to the world, out into social media, and say, "Hey, I just made $15,000. Here's how I made $15,000 today." But that's just your ego, and I definitely need to keep my ego in check because I definitely have an ego, 100%. And I've been noticing that a little bit. Like definitely with all the videos that I posted on this channel, I don't really like the tone of that. Like me trying to give advice to people, or like me trying to like come on here and act motivational. Like I feel like that's just my ego. I feel like that's all just like just go to just work. I just need to work, put in work, and then just don't even say anything. And that's definitely where my focus is right now. I've been doing a lot of work on the back end recently. Look where price is going to, volume balance here. Saw buy side rested here. I said this curve 4 hour closing in 56 minutes. Are we likely going to close above that fair value gap here? We're likely still going to respect this fair value gap on the 4 hour. That's what I'm anticipating. Check Discord trading floor. Got you. Yeah, I would. Yeah, as well. You got two sides of the curve here. Let's see. I would like to see us to be bearish. I would need to see a down close or up close candle get respected. I would need to see that in order to be bearish. Yeah, we kind of have taken buy side here. We have been bearish on the day. And bearish markets, market maker buy models won't complete. We do have generated lows here. I still like buy side here. Like, you can't be bearish yet until we start respecting up close candles. And it's more probable if you're on a higher time frame. I'm curious to see how this day closes. It like tilts. Sorry for that. I didn't give you guys a warning that I was about to do that. 5 minute fair value gap is still holding. 5 minute order block is still holding. Come back to that volume balance into this order block. That could be your last entry here, up to buy side. How many points is that? 20. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Especially that 15-minute for value gap. This 15-minute for value gap is what I really look for. IRL to ERL. Ooh. Yeah, IRL to ERL. That's kind of what I would really look to frame a trade off of. Right now, still bullish order flow. I mean, kind of just chopping around here, you know. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to take my time with my new funded. 100%. Bro, give it. So what I'm thinking is like I have like kind of a set in terms of me right now, I'm giving it like a whole year. But I feel like you should give yourself more time than you think you need. Give yourself more time than you think that you need. Like, say you think you need 3 months, give yourself like 6 months. And just slow it. Slow. Steady improvements. Like you're not gonna be a professional on month one. You're not. That's simply not gonna happen. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna look at trades, or I'm gonna see trades that aren't gonna be the best. No shit. Like I'm new to this. But when little 19-year-olds, when when little people like me and how I used to trade come to the market and think they know what the market's going to do and think that they know how to trade when they actually don't. Like this is an example of myself. You end up losing money and then losing money and then losing money and then you think that your life is over or you think that it's too late because you're just in so much debt just because you're trying to rush the process. The Top Step X app. Wait, it shows charts. Do I have to have an account to view it though? I probably do. Can you show a screenshot? Can you show a screenshot? I think this is just a pullback. Not better than TradingView? Ooh. Got some diverging beliefs here. I don't know if you could be better than TradingView. That little AMD model played out. I feel like once you learn it, it'll be a little bit easier to like. Trade-Evade was the trickiest thing ever. Trade-Evade was so tricky for me at first. I didn't know how to work this at all at first. Then you get used to it. So this is kind of bearish on the 15-second. You just sent a picture in Discord? At least doing a... That is tough. You even looked for the very low end. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, isn't it TradingView? Because it has the TradingView symbol in the left corner. Isn't that technically TradingView? It's based off TradingView. It's just the same thing. We're kind of just shopping within this range. I wanna get chopped up in all this mess. I would just zoom out, just wait. Like ideally now. So that one long is what I would have liked. I would have liked maybe a long into those highs here, and then I feel like you still would either be in your trade or you might get stopped to break even. It is what it is. It's a Friday. It's a Friday PM session. Me personally, I'm just here to tape read, and then. What else? The last thing that I possibly could look for is this fair value gap into these lows. That's the only other thing that I could really see happen. You got your IRL trade, IRL to ERL. That's the last thing that I can see. Chart trading view, but placing orders is different. I see. But you get 3 tabs in second charts for less than trading view. Yeah, that might be decent. That might be something to look into. How much is it? Because then I would also have like a funded account, but I don't know. I like it because you don't gotta pay for seconds. Do you get like an orange box if I tag you? What do you mean? Like in Discord? No, I don't. I don't. I don't know why not. Yeah, that might be something to look into. I kind of want to use the seconds chart, but also I feel like the second charts also just is like the devil on your shoulder. Jeez, like you don't need the second charts. You don't need the second chart. You don't even need the 1 minute chart. You don't, but it just helps you get the some better risk. Which for me, I feel like I'm not really gonna dive into that until like I prove to myself that I am capable of using that, you know? Because like if I'm getting chopped up on the 1 minute, and if I'm looking at the 1 minute a little bit too much, then I'm gonna get sure as hell chopped up in that 15 second. I feel like in order for me to really validate a trade, or for me to really look to take a trade off the 15 second, structure has to be perfect, you know? But usually you're using that 15 second chart to get like the earlier entry, you know, that you would normally like miss out on if you're on the 1 minute. Full porting CPI trust. Hey, I'm with it. I'll full port CPI too. All right, what do y'all think CPI is gonna do? I think like we're clearly bullish. I think we're gonna go to all-time highs for that CPI candle. Let's look at the previous CPI candle. What did this? I remember we like went up and then huge displacement lower. When was the previous CPI? I think I remember it was this one. Yeah, it was this candle. This was CPI. And this was PPI. So we manipulated it into a random level to then displace lower. How many points was this? 400. Ooh. So it wouldn't be like insane. It wouldn't be insane if we got a push in all-time highs. I don't know. I'm not expecting it. But yeah, next week's definitely going to be we're either pushing into all-time highs here, or we're going to reject off these all-time highs and then come back down to these lows. We're either going to get another little bull run for a while, and then kind of just put in more structure here and then sell off lower, or we're going to continue to sell off now. But if we're looking at this is nice. This now becomes your first generated sell side level. You now have more generated sell side here. If we're looking in terms of market maker models, generate, then have a push to then have a stop rate here, to then put a short-term high here, intermediate term high, and then short-term high here. You know, Evan, like a while ago, you were talking about like why that internal sweep is important, or why you should even care about that internal sweep. This is it right here. This is it right here. I've been doing some study on this. So we can put in an intermediate term high. This is what that sweep of liquidity is putting in an intermediate term high. That's why it's so. That's why it's important. It's relevant because now you have short term, intermediate, short term. Confirms that market structure shift. And then a lot of the times we're going to put a short term high right above or below a PD array to generate more liquidity. Let's see if I can find an example real quick. What? Yeah. Zoom out to the hourly. You see how we? I don't really know what I'm trying to explain here real quick. Yeah, that's why that internal sweep is important because this now puts in an intermediate term high. Short term high, intermediate term, short term. So I think CPI brings us lower. It all depends. I'm not gonna fade this. We're bullish. It's as simple as that. We've had displacement higher. We're starting to consolidate. We're not consolidate. We're starting to like slow down just a little bit. We could see retracement, but I'm really expecting expansion until something happens. Can I just buy a new funded? Me and my bro have been trading for like a year and he's all about the money. Yes, he's making some money, but he is mostly attached to the money. He doesn't want to learn ICT, but recently he got into one news insider Discord. He's been telling bro what to do before news. He forward. Oh my gosh. I would if he's truly your friend, if he's really your friend, I would like you gotta say something about that. You gotta say something about that. You gotta say something about that because that's not his money. That's not his money. We both know that's not his money. That's the market's money. He's just gonna be giving that right back. If you're making 3K off news and if you're trading news, I mean, I guess there is some insight to where you can see like, hey, news is gonna push us to our existing draw. I don't know. I would just say that if I would try to get him to stop. I gotta go to football training and have a good day and keep up the grind. Hey, you too, John. I've been telling him, bro, but he really don't care. He says that he's building capital. I mean, at the end of the day, that's his decision. I would like, I don't know, maybe like force him. I don't know. I don't know too much. I would try to get. That definitely sucks to see as a friend. Do you have a playbook or at Snow City Patterns you just go with the flow? The main pattern, the thing that really sticks out to me is IRL to ERL, which is internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. So we come up to this fair value gap to then head lower. That's like that. That's what I have the most confidence in. If I were to see that setup, I would say external range back in internal range liquidity is like, it's just not really me, you know. Like I could frame a setup on that, but I'd much rather go with the already existing order flow that we have established. So playbook for me would be a market maker model in this fair value gap. We come up, we are generating liquidity. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're generating liquidity. We are inducing shorts. to then come up 15-minute for value gap, market structure shift, maybe SMT. That's what I'm really looking for. Just let him do it. He'll learn a very valuable lesson at some point. Yeah. I've been funny in the past though. I already lost the account. I think psychology is just the most important part about trading. Like if you don't have a solid psychology, you're likely just going to like blow your account because you can be the best trader in the world, but if you don't have discipline, then what does it really mean to be profitable? Like you probably won't be profitable. Let me send the payout to the Discord. So you've actually gotten a payout? Nice. FTMO, that little payout looks nice. That seeing that must be satisfying, but yo, what's the trade of the day? The only trade the best trade probably would have been external range, internal range, maybe taking this. I don't know. For me personally, I don't really like to trade that. I don't really see that. I did like a long here, coming up to this high here. Pretty choppy though. End up delivering, and I was also looking for this high here, right here, but we never end up taking that high right now. And right now, I'm looking for a possible IRL to ERL here. I'm looking for maybe push up into this for value gap. And then 1:30 p.m. it's gonna be like I haven't done back testing. It's just 1:30 p.m. can be a Judas swing. I already lost the money though. I was trading differently then. Yeah, like even if you are a powerful trader, you have a payout. I don't like funded accounts for that reason. They just breed bad habits, and they just breed you focusing on the money. Oh, when's my next payout? Well, wait. Like I don't. That's why I don't like prop firms too much. Those shorts were looking potential play, but I wasn't. Yeah, me neither. I wasn't confident in this because if we look at this, like we're in bullish order flow. You know, we're in all time highs, or not. Sorry, not all time highs, but like higher time from order flow is clearly bullish. I'm not really going to cover the market, and me personally, I'm not just going to try to all of a sudden fade this order flow, you know? I would much rather try to catch a retracement here. So I would say if you were to take a trade like this, the only thing that I personally, okay, if you come in and you have different conviction, that I personally would target would be internal range liquidity. But the thing that I do like here is that this is just a little confluence. So look at standard deviation. Oh wait, I think it was like to the tick somewhere. It might be this leg here. Where was it on ES? I mean, even ES lines up nice. I would more frame it off of like a 5-minute. What time is this as well? 9:30. I would probably likely just do this leg here. I feel like this leg wouldn't. It was like perfect. Oh, that's why. This last manipulation leg. Look where we put in the low. Look where we put in the low on NQ. That's perfect. That is perfect. I've been backtesting the standard deviation a little bit more, and I had a little example that I recorded a video of it and I actually posted the video. You might have seen it if you have like notifications on. But I posted a video about like standard deviation projections, and then I took it down because I explained the breaker wrong, and then I rewatched it. I'm like, yo, I explained the breaker wrong, and I wasn't gonna keep that up, you know. I was calling this a breaker. That would be like a mitigation block. That wouldn't be a breaker. And the conditions at the time wasn't perfect for my strat. I went 14 wins, 1 loss. That's insane. I was looking for a sweep below Asia consolidation, possibly long, but market lost juice for right now. Yeah, after this weekly expansion, this is all I'm really expecting. You know, I'm expecting to see a wick on the daily a wick on the weekly candle. We're now gonna form a weekly fair value gap, so that's something to look for in the upcoming weeks. So weekly fair value gap. This all becomes kind of like a BPR on the weekly. Of bullish, bearish fair value gap. So if we start to displace through this, we're definitely go to these lows, and likely these lows here. March and April was very bad this year. I think April for me was pretty decent. I liked April. I liked I like this action we had here. I thought it was clean. Order flow was not matching for real, dude. We were respecting bullish order flow in the T1 hour and then 15-minute order block. The Republic was nice. Check the 4-hour bullish for value gap. I got you. I think is it this one? Yeah, we might close within that still. We have about 30 minutes left on this candle close. So look at the trade you took. I got you. You put in. I was looking at that same trade. Oh, did you not get filled? Well, I mean, I think I would still expect this to maybe get filled just a little bit choppier. I was looking for that. I was looking for that exact trade. Oh, you got stopped to break even. Yeah, I was definitely peeping that too. If only I had taken this. Hey, now you back tested it and now you've seen it. Why do you mark out so many levels? Can you explain? So standard deviation is it's pretty much just a tool, because like if you trade ICT concepts, then you're saying that the market is controlled by an algorithm, because it is. The market's controlled by an algorithm, so therefore there's going to be certain levels that are coded. They're coded in both time and price. There's a great video on this by I really, this guy's becoming my mentor. His name's Afiz. You look up Afiz on YouTube. Let me pull up Afiz. Let me pull up the video that I'm referring to. I would highly recommend watching this video here. Where's the standard deviation theory? This video here by Afiz on YouTube. Watch this. Gain a little bit more understanding on standard deviation theory. Basically, you're -1 to -1.5. In terms of a market maker model, this is going to be a reaccumulation zone. Most of the time, you see how we reaccumulate. Excuse me. You see how we reaccumulate here? This actually ends up being a perfect example. We reaccumulate here within that -1.5. And that's what you're looking for in the -1 to 1.5. In the -2 to -2.5 zone, this area, You're looking for a possible retracement or reversal can happen within here, especially if it lines up with buy side or sell side. See how we have a sell side level here? I believe that's Asia low. So this could be a possible reversal. If we displace through this, we're likely going to head to -4 or maybe a sell side target that's down here that's probably better than this -4. Because these are just projections. They're not always going to be perfect. But they do give you just a little extra confidence. Because as you can see here, -4 is that final projected target that you're looking for. Right there. Boom. There's also more standard deviation projections you can look into. But I would definitely recommend watching that video I just recommended. Afiz explains it a lot better than I can. And also you could use standard deviation on retracement legs on mitigation blocks as well. And you also can frame it off of expansion legs. I think there's a lot you can do. You see how -1.5? Look at this first expansion leg lower. Look at that. That's perfect. That is perfect. Yo, I'm just so happy my Wi-Fi got fixed. When my Wi-Fi was bugging, I was a little bit sad. I'm not sad, but I was just a little down. That's really what kind of threw me off. I moved, and then my Wi-Fi just stopped working for a minute. I was like, damn, bro, my Wi-Fi ain't gonna work. What's the best place to learn market maker models? I'm watching 2016 mentorship, and I've already finished 2022. Hey, good stuff. I would say market MMXM has a course. It's in free resources. MMXM Trader has a nice course. I recommend looking at that. Also, if you look at Twitter and if you go to MMXM's Twitter, there's examples that you can look at that other people have on Twitter. But I would say try to stay away from Twitter. For me personally, that's just my rule. I try to stay away from Twitter. But also there is some good information you can get from Twitter. But just know any social media that you explore on, there can be there's possible for you to see things that you shouldn't need to see. You know, kind of get in your own head just a little bit. Yeah, I recommend that. And honestly, the best way for you to learn is just to put in reps. Just put in reps and just mark out all the cell models that you see and then annotate them and then go over them. Like that's what I do. I annotate every single market maker model I see, and then you're likely gonna see it in the future, you know, and also backtest. That's important. But I would recommend MMXM Trader's course. There should be a free in the free resources. Yeah, this course here. Other than that, there's one good video that I want to refer you to. I'll put this in the Discord as well. All right, and then also this video I would recommend. I'll put it in the Discord. I thought that kind of made it. It makes a little sense, and I feel like it's a good video to watch, especially if you want to look for that. You know. Yeah, that was the 4 hour fair value gap I was talking about. Yeah, we're just shopping. I'm likely gonna head out of here in a second. Well, I have that bookmarked, but I was been delaying watching it. Just watch it. Watch it right now. Watch it right now. Yeah, I know that -2, -2 SD has been working very well. I learned it from Justin. I've watched all bros vids. Everyone just a 1.1.51. I'm yet to learn. I would say that I would say that I learned a lot from Justin Worley, and I definitely like Justin Worley. And I'm not saying he's definitely a great mentor. But for me and how I want to trade, a lot of these other things that I'm able to, I don't know. I kind of been mentor hopping, I guess you could say. But yeah, I've definitely mentor hopped, which definitely isn't. I wouldn't recommend doing, but for me, it just makes sense. Like I like order blocks and I like order block theory, and those make sense to me. Justin doesn't use too much order blocks. He doesn't go into much sense. I'm not saying Justin Worley is a bad mentor at all. And also, what I don't love about him is that he trades very smaller time frames and he's very scalpy, which I also do like. But I feel like as a developing trader, you can get too caught up in that, you know? Are there any girls in your Discord? I think there's one girl actually. There's one chick, which I don't know how. I don't know how. I guess I'd be attracting females in my Discord, which I'm honestly very surprised. There ain't no way. I think there's one. I think there's one. She's been I don't know her name. I think it starts with an A. Just smash together MMXM review in this live so I can watch the MXM review. Ooh, maybe. I kind of want to let the day play out though. I kind of want to let the day play out personally. Where can I access SD, or is it just a custom fib? It's a custom fib setting. It's not. I mean, it'll always be recorded if you want to watch it. But I would say there's probably better things to watch. You know. Here's my fib settings. I'll pull them up. Those are my fib settings. You can pause it to look at those. Twitter's so messed up, bro. Twitter is a double-edged sword. 100%. Let's pull up Twitter. That's kind of dangerous. I don't know, because you pull up Twitter, you see this shit every single day, bro. You only see this, and like it's just a double-edged sword. It's just a double-edged sword to where, okay, you see guys in Lamborghinis, you see that they're young. Yes, Aya. I was like you see this, and then like you can use this as motivation, but like, who even knows if this is legit? Like, they could have just went all their money and just, I don't know. I'm not hating, but there's definitely a double-edged sword. Like, you don't need to be seeing that stuff. You also see something like this, to where this could be this is beneficial as well. You get to see examples. You see people put chart annotations, you know, and then else like this. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. You see stuff like this, to where, like, is this really beneficial to you? Is this really beneficial to you? And then there's good stuff like this, is what I'm saying. Is this really beneficial to you? This is beneficial. Yeah, you definitely got to know how to navigate it. All right, we're just accumulating here. All I know is that order flow is not going to reverse here, so we're likely going to expand after this. That's all I'm saying. I'm about to purchase the one for second time 50K account. Hey, good luck, bro. Good luck, bro. I would say maybe give it like a week. Give it a week before you hop into one, you know? Give it some time. That's what I would suggest, but if you think you're ready, then go for it, bro. Go for it. But yeah, I'm going to head out of here. It's been a nice little tape reading session. And I definitely want to start doing this to where I kind of hop on live like when I see the opportunities there, you know? If it's not there, then it's not there. Don't worry, Evan. I'll have the market review it'll be there later. It'll be there later, but I want to see the day close. All right, I'm heading out of here. Hopefully, y'all have a good one. Peace.